I think between the both of us, we have maybe 20 plus Ironmans under our belt, and we also have 8 Kona appearances, all by you, by the way. Back alongside Wendy Mader from T2Coaching.com, I'm Dave Erickson with EnduranceHour.com. So you've done a sprint, an Olympic, maybe even a half Ironman, and you're ready for the big show, the full distance, 140.6 miles. Well, Wendy and I have come up with a 16-week program to get you on the right track and to set yourself up for all the success possible at this distance. Wendy, tell them about this program that you've created.
So it is a 16-week plan. The way I broke it up is into four-week phases. The first phase is a lot of skills and drills and developing your aerobic endurance. And then we move into a little bit of more, pre-competition where we actually have a scheduled race within the plan. We go into that competition phase, which is the third phase, before your last block of training, which is a taper and a peak. The training volume in this goes from about 8 up to about 15 hours of training over the course of 16 weeks. And it is designed to have the athlete who's beginning this plan to be able to swim a 1,000 meter continuous in the pool, to bike an hour and a half, and to run 45 minutes. If you're not up to that point just yet, you will be by the end of the first week.
So we've also built in a lot of flexibility with this program because we know people have big, busy lives. So if you can't make one workout, you have a chance to make it up somewhere else, or the rest weeks in there and some cross training or some strength training in there as well.
Yeah, it's definitely structured for the athlete to, change the days of the week that they just do certain things. Maybe you like to swim masters on Tuesday and Thursday, and the plan says you should swim Monday, Wednesday. You can always kind of flip-flop days. It's very flexible with doing easy days followed by hard training days. And the most of the duration is on the weekends, but not everyone has the typical Saturday, Sunday weekend. So it's just moving the workouts up back and forth, a day or two.
And this is designed for beginners, but what makes this different than other things you see online, and believe me, there are thousands of programs online that'll be a 16-week lead up to an Ironman, and they're real blueprint cookie cutters. But talk about how this one's different, because I like to think of this as having a virtual coach with you every week.
Yes. So what Dave and I have done is we've produced videos that you as the athlete get to watch on the Monday of beginning of every week. What we're doing is describing the frequency, duration, and intensity of the details of the upcoming week's training. We mention notation or, what everything means. So we kind of take the guesswork out of for you looking at a plan that you're like, I don't even know what those words mean. I don't know what the terminology means. And then we've also included a lot of educational links to heart rate training, running, cycling, and swimming form and technique. So there's just so much more to this plan than something that you're going to find online. And I believe it's a lot easier to watch and listen to videos than to read a book about it.
And there's tons of bonus videos in this program of Wendy and me discussing the difference between a taper and a rest week. There's ways to set up your transition site, foods to avoid during race week or during your training, balance and flexibility exercises. I mean, the list is quite long that we've put a lot of work in ahead of time to make this as valuable as possible. And in addition to having a PDF form, you can also upload this to your TrainingPeaks account. Talk about that part.
Most athletes by now, especially those who are at this iron distance level, do have a TrainingPeaks account. If you don't, you can go to TrainingPeaks.com and create a basic account. You can search Wendy Mader's training plans and purchase the Ironman plan from TrainingPeaks directly to be downloaded into your own personal TrainingPeaks account. It's a calendar format. Mm-hmm. And actually, the fun part about it is you receive an email every day. So you don't even have to go into TrainingPeaks to know what the workouts are. It's going to be automatically emailed to you every morning. So just another added benefit to our plans is they're all available on TrainingPeaks.
And all those links, all those bonus videos and the article links are in there as well. So if you go through TrainingPeaks or the PDF form, it's all there.
You know, and one other thing I wanted to mention, if you purchase the plan today and your race isn't for another, let's say 6 months, you can purchase the 16-week plan today to start 16 weeks out from your race that's 6 months away.
And you own it. So let's say you want to do a follow-up Ironman and you want to compare your notes or see what you did on week 3, for example. Well, you'll have a log. You can keep your comments there and reapply it and just increase your own intensity. So depends on how many races you do. You can buy it once and use it 3 times.
Yes.
All the links are below this video. You can also find it on t2coaching.com and endurancehour.com. Hope you enjoy it, and we'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.